Hey, everybody, welcome to Sal's house here at TSE Buffalo, the big show. Great to be here. Look at this. Look at these, all this great tape. Put that, throw that camera up there. Take a look at what's going on here. Thanks a lot. Really appreciate everybody showing up today. It's been awesome kind of putting this whole thing together. Pete from TSE Buffalo. We got Jim. We got he's got all of his stuff. You always see Jim online on Twitter. He's giving stuff away all the time. And we're going to have a great time today. In fact, I just actually screwed up my timer. I got to go to 10 minutes here. What we're going to do is we're going to have a little 10-minute timer, 10-minute ticker. We're going to be giving stuff away ourselves here. So we're going to do that every 10 minutes, giving stuff away for the great crowd that's going to be out. But in the meantime, as always, on a Sal's House video podcast, I want to thank my great sponsors always with me. Let's start with Sports City Buffalo. Sports City always giving you the best pizza, wings in town. They're located at 1407 Niagara Street. They got games all over the place to watch and all these great TVs. So maybe like tonight, you head down there, get some wings, get some beer, get some drinks, whatever. Watch college football, watch NHL, whatever it is. Sabres play again tonight. Unfortunately, I lost last night. Maybe they beat Detroit tonight. That's Sports City Pizza. But of course, Buffalo Logo. Buffalo Logo screen printing and embroidery. They got everything that you need, screen printing and embroidery. And they have buffalogo.com as their website. Check them out, Eric. They're doing great stuff with veterans now, and they've teamed up with the Western New York Heroes. I was at their gala last night. So make sure you check out buffalogo.com. All right. I have a couple things to start with everybody here. All right, first of all, hey. Second of all, it's Miami week. What do we think about that? All right, come on, what are we gonna do? Oh, see, there you go. It's Miami week. There you go. Squish the fish from my man Maniac over here. We got Zach Shelton in the house. Maniac from Trainwreck Sports. I got my man Pat Moran from Talking Buffalo Podcast. He's producing the show today. So we got a lot of great things going on today, and I don't want to talk about the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. All right, let's just start with a little bit of a history lesson. All right, Uncle Sal's going to give you a history lesson, boys and girls. All right, so if you're under the age of like 45, 50, like me, I'm under the age. I'm not really, but I know this because I'm getting older now. Let me tell you why. Buffalo Bills fans hate the Miami Dolphins. All right, this goes back a long, long time. These two teams have been around quite a while. Back in the 1970s. Who remembers the 1970s? I know you guys probably you might not remember, but okay, the 1970s. All right, back in the 1970s, the Miami Dolphins beat the Buffalo Bills 20 straight times. 1970 twice, 1971 twice, all the way through 1979. Literally started at 70 the first game, ended in 79 the last game. At that time, Buffalo, going into the 70s, actually, was a very, very thriving metropolis. A great big city, big steel city. It was amazing. It was just happening. Like through the turn of the century, the great city. Well, then right around the 1970s, late 60s, early 70s, Buffalo, unfortunately, became part of the economic recession that was happening around the country because the waterways weren't the place where you'd be shipping anymore. The thruway was built, so people just bypassed Buffalo, and a lot of the things that Buffalo was built on along the rivers, they just weren't really sustainable anymore. And then the steel mills, the price of steel and everything. Bethlehem Steel was one of the biggest, largest companies in America. Employed so many people. They started going and reducing their workforce and going out of business. So Buffalo became a really tough city to kind of be a part of. It was economically depressed. And at the same time, the Dolphins were kicking the Bills' butt every year. And everybody remembered that. And Bills fans would think about, here come those Miami Dolphins in South Beach and that great weather. And they're coming up here, they're beating the Bills' butts. And then in 1977, what happened in Buffalo? Who knows? What happened in 77 in Buffalo? The blizzard, you said it. Blizzard of 77. The blizzard of 77 was terrible in Buffalo. We've had a few of them here lately as well. But in 1977, what happened was, first time you really saw on TV around the country. Look at all the people in Buffalo, that horrible weather, people dying. And we got to be the butt of jokes, right? We were the butt of jokes in the 70s and the 80s. Nobody wanted to live in Buffalo. It was a terrible place. Why would you want to go there? It snows all the time. The football team loses a lot. It was terrible. And we associated all that misery with the evil Miami Dolphins coming to our place. And then, on top of that, they had a guy named Don Shula. Don Shula, the head coach of the Miami Dolphins, who was on the competition committee. And every time the Bills played the Dolphins, every call seemed to go their way. There was even a game on Monday night, I remember as a kid, and there was a terrible call. And Don Shula called the referees together and talked to them, and they changed the call in favor of the Miami Dolphins because he was Don Shula, and he was great. He was on the competition committee. We hated the Miami Dolphins so much, could not stand them. We wanted what they had. And then in 1980, finally happened. Who knows? Who was there? Everybody there in 1980, the first game, the opening game of the season, 1980. I know these kids were. 1980, first game of the season. Bills beat the Dolphins. What happened? Tell me. What happened after the game? They tore down the goalposts. The first game of a regular season, Bills fans tore down the goalposts because they beat the Miami Dolphins. That's how special it was to them. And then they kind of went back and forth for a few years. And in 1983, Dan Marino, Jim Kelly come out of the draft. Jim chooses not to come to Buffalo. He goes to USFL. Dan Marino goes there. Well, we got Jim back. Where did Jim play college ball? That's right. We all know he played at Miami. Last game at the Orange Bowl ever. Jim Kelly exercises the ghost, beats the Miami Dolphins. See ya, Orange Bowl. We're on to Joe Robbie Stadium. First game there. Welcome Joe Robbie Stadium with a big Buffalo Bills victory. And from then on, the Bills have owned the Dolphins ever since, baby. That's the way it's going to keep being. Now, from that point to now, when we get Josh Allen throwing for a gazillion yards a game, winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week every single time he plays the Miami Dolphins, between then and now, we also had one guy. We all know him. His name was Brian Cox. Who remembers Brian Cox, the Miami Dolphins? All right? This guy came to Buffalo, came out of the tunnel, and he gave the double bird to all the Bills fans. All right? He said, if I was traded to Buffalo, I'd retire tomorrow. That's what he said one time. And then he got the fights on the field. We got in Carlo Gardner. We got Jack Nickelrick game. I have a great story that someday, I'll be there, if you want, I will share with you from Jerry Kondo Crafts about Brian Cox and something that happened during the game. It was hatred for the Miami Dolphins. But you know what Brian Cox ever did? He never beat the Buffalo Bills when it mattered. That's what happened, all right? And now it continues on. Right? So I don't care if you're wearing a Dolphins shirt today like this guy right here. I don't care if you're wearing a Buffalo Bills jacket or a shirt. Just know the Buffalo Bills not only own the Miami Dolphins for the better part of the 1990s, 1980s when Jim Kelly was here, they won 12 of the last 13 games against the Miami Dolphins. That's right. And it's going to continue tomorrow right outside here, not far from where we are at Wings Meeting Place here in Orchard Park. So I hope everybody's going to have a great time going to that game tomorrow and enjoying Josh Allen winning another AFC Offensive Player of the Week award, because that's what he does against the Miami Dolphins. They can't stop him. That is the Bills and Dolphins short lesson in history. All right, we're 3 minutes away from giving away our first item. We'll do that. Let me talk about the Buffalo Bills this year. I kind of got a few things I want to break down, talk about where we are right now with this offense, this defense, the special teams, and hopefully we'll have some people come by we can say hi to. We can bring them up on stage. We can kind of interview them and ask them some questions about their experience with the Buffalo Bills and what they're doing here today. Meantime, don't forget, TSEbuffalo.com. That's where you get if you're watching. By the way, if you're watching on the stream, all right. TSEbuffalo.com is where you go to get tickets to come down here to be a part of this. Okay, if you are here, and if you're watching me right now, come down and do this. If you're here right now, this is what's going to happen. Today, at some point, you're going to do it right now, you go to that merchandise tent, you ask for a green ticket, it's free. On that green ticket, you put your name, your phone number. Later today, of all the green tickets, we're drawing someone to win 2 tickets to tomorrow's game in the lower bowl. The Buffalo Bills and Miami Dolphins. It's free to enter. All you got to do is go to the merchandise tent at some point. Don't do a rush right now. You're going to be there for a while. And you say, hey, can I have a green ticket? 1 ticket per person, please. You put your name, you put your phone number, you put it in, you drop it in. And later today, 2 lower bowl tickets given away from me to you to the Miami Dolphins Buffalo Bills game tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. All right, so we're going to do that today. We have some other things we're going to give away as well. All right, we got some young Bills fans in the house. Who's your favorite Buffalo Bill, my man? What is it? Josh Allen. All right, Josh Allen. Of course, why wouldn't Josh be your favorite player? He's absolutely amazing. So I've seen this. I've seen this kind of change in the Buffalo Bills offense in the last few weeks, and not only can you see it when you kind of look aesthetically watching the games on TV if you're in the stands. As you guys know, I'm part of the Buffalo Bills radio broadcast crew. I'm down on the field. I will tell you, I've also seen a big change over the last few weeks, just kind of watching with my naked eye from field level. One of the big things I've seen is Josh having a growing confidence in Keon Coleman. And he's looking for him. He's getting out of the pocket. He's keeping his eyes up. He knows where Keon is. Last week in Seattle, great game, right? Great game last week in Seattle. Last week in Seattle, the Bills have a first down and goal against the Seahawks. Josh throws up that fake pattern. Nice play by Rick Bowler to knock it out. You're like, okay, they tried that. What they do 2 plays later, third and goal. I was totally surprised. Goes back to Keon Coleman with an absolutely unbelievable catch for a touchdown over Rick Bowler. And I think you're going to see a lot more of that coming up with Keon Coleman. People ask me all the time, should Keon be moved to the spot? Should he be able to do? Listen, he's a rookie. Don't put too much on his plate. Let him keep getting great at what he's doing. All right, he's playing outside. He's the X receiver. He's doing amazing things right now, playing right there. All right, we have time now for the, who remembers the NBC 10-minute ticker? You guys remember watching games, the 10-minute ticker? All right, the 10-minute ticker. All right, I need to know something. Let's see. Let's do a little trivia here. How about that? We're going to do a little trivia. All right. Oh, you guys like trivia? You like trivia? Okay. I had a question here I wanted to ask because I brought it up on my little screen here. Hopefully nobody can see my screen and see the answers. All right. We're going to look for the first right answer here. Somebody's going to have to just say it. I mean, I don't know. That's the best way to do it, I think, here. Okay.
I got it. I got crowd monitoring.
You got your crowd monitoring? All right, hold on. Let me get the shot I had over there. Okay. I will tell you that Thurman Thomas has scored the most touchdowns ever against the Miami Dolphins for the Bills. He has 16 of that. I would think that, we might have even more. We had 16. 16 throughout his career. It's actually a lot. Whether that's rushing, receiving, doesn't matter. Thurman Thomas has 16 touchdowns. All right? Andre Reed is second with 12. But he's tied with somebody else. Who has the most scored, not passed, scored touchdowns, tied for second with Andre Reed against the Miami Dolphins. You got Thurman at 16, Andre and someone else.
Would it have to be rushing?
Not Josh.
Not Josh. Would it have to be rushing or receiving?
Yes, can't be passing.
Willis McGahee?
Not Willis McGahee. I'm going to get in hint territory in a little while. This is not the easiest question. No, we're getting closer. We got the right position going. What?
Lofton?
No. I'm going to give you a hint here. You want to see the, who said it? Eric Moulds. You got it. Eric Moulds right here, my man. Come on up, my man. I love it. You know what? Because you answered a question about a wide receiver, you get a Khalil Shakir signed mini helmet. There you go, my man. What's your name? Bobby? Oh, thank you, Bobby. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. There you go. All right, that is our first. That is our, I know, right? Amazing. All right, we're going to have to reset and do another 10-minute ticker. I got to come up with some good trivia questions, Maniac.
You'll reload.
I know. Maniac, come on up here. Come on up and sit next to me, all right? We got Maniac from Trainwreck Sports coming up right here. Let's go talk to him. Give him a round of applause. All right, Maniac's coming up right now. What's going on, brother? Tell me what you got going on here.
Well, I'm just here with the beautiful people at the Wings Meeting Place, and it is TSE Buffalo Big Show Day 2. We have all the stars showing out. We got Jim Kelly and Thurman Thomas getting ready to do some magical moments. But we are so happy that you are spending your Saturday with us, whether you're tuning into Sal's house, getting your day started, your afternoon started, or starting your day here with us at the Orchard Park, getting ready to squish the fish, squish the fish. Squish the fish!
There you go.
Squish the fish!
Let's go. All right, no doubt about it. All right, so you've done that. You were here last night. What was it like last night in here?
I would say, I can only really remember the second half of the open bar, so it was a little bit more raucous than this crowd. I'm not putting a chip on your shoulder, but feel free to get a little bit crazy. But I wouldn't be surprised if come 2, 3, 4, especially once we've had some of these magical moments, it starts getting a little bit crazy here at the Wings Meeting Place.
No doubt about it. All right, what do you think about this game coming up tomorrow?
I will say, I feel confident that the line makes me nervous. Bill's only favored by like 6 or 7. Feels like it should be a little bit more, but to a factor, McDaniel, they always do just tend to keep it close, right?
Yeah, it seems like that. Well, the Bills have they went down to Miami and beat them pretty badly in week number 2. Yeah, that was unhealthy too until the end of the game, obviously.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. There's kind of a loophole there, right? People are like, Tua got injured. Well, the game was at hand at that point for certain. There was no, game to be had, but. With that said, again, the line makes me nervous, but this Bills roster, the way the offense is coming together, the way the defense has really clicked all year, I think there's a lot of reasons for Bills fans to be confident that we're going to take care of business tomorrow.
All right. This is Maniac from Trainwreck Sports. What do you got going on? You're everywhere, man. You guys Trainwreck
We're
Sports.
running everywhere right now. We're just taking care of business. If it's sports, entertainment in Buffalo, if it's Sabres, if it's Bills, if it's chicken wings, if it's gambling, it is Trainwreck Sports. You know how this sphere is. Look at all these lovely people here. I'm telling you. Are we going to take some questions here? I don't know.
I'd love to.
All
right.
Should we
Let's
try
do
it?
it. Can you help me out down
Yeah,
there? And
yeah, I got you. I'm going to go take over there. I will be down there. Just so you know, I'm still part of the sales house.
Yes, that's it. Absolutely. You are now. All right. So this is Maniac. He's going to help out with this mic. So this is what I want you to do. All right. You got to get involved in the show. And we got a question of any sort. You want to ask about the Buffalo Bills? You want to ask about the radio broadcast? You want to ask about the season, the team, anything? You have a question? We're going to bring you up here. Pat, we're going to make sure we put a. Hey, Pat, just want to make sure you get the audio and the camera on when we get a question here if we can. Okay. All right. First of all, there you go. Now you're on. Give me what's your name?
Cooper.
Hey, Cooper. Wow, like Amari.
Yeah.
Like Amari Cooper. I love it. That's your first name, though.
Yeah.
Cooper, what's your question, man?
Who do you think's gonna have the most sack on this team?
Sacks at the end of the year?
Yes.
I'm going to go Greg Rousseau, I think.
Same.
Yeah, you think so? You like Greg?
Yeah.
He's pretty good. You know what's really amazing about him is he's so long, right? With his arms. He like reach from me to you. That's how long his arms are, I think, sometimes. Pretty amazing. All right, what do I think? But Von Miller's coming back this week, though. Von Miller coming back to the Bills. He's going to play tomorrow against the Miami Dolphins, so that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then what else? Who's your favorite Bill?
Dalton Kincaid.
Oh, my son's favorite Bill as well is Dalton Kincaid. I love that. Dalton's a really great guy. Thank you, Cooper. I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, let's go. Right there. Anybody else got a question? Come on up. You can ask a question. Somebody needs to ask a question. We got to bring you guys up to the microphone. All right, we got. Who's going to the Super Bowl? Well, I would say the Buffalo Bills since I'm here with my Buffalo Bills fans. That's right. That is a joke. Are you related to Joe? Are you related to Joe? Right here. Sit back to the mic for a second. What's your name?
Becky.
Becky, are you related to Joe Andreessen?
No, I am not.
But listen, because I'll tell you, it wasn't easy to find a Joe Andreessen jersey, but now you have one right away. And like a lot of the people right away, they're wearing them with family members and friends. He's going to be here, right? Joe Andreessen's going to be here, and it's amazing. I'm glad you're part of that. How cool is that? Are you from this area?
Oh, yeah.
Where are you
Born
from?
and raised.
Where are you from? Tell me.
Tonawanda.
Tonawanda. All right, Joe's obviously from Lancaster. It's an amazing story, right? Joe Andreessen doing what he's doing. Thank you very much. I appreciate you coming up and being a part of this. All right, we got some more questions. You got a question? No? All right. If we got a question, want to get in line? All right, this guy's got a question. This little guy. Go ahead.
What's your name?
Milo.
Milo, how you doing, Milo?
For sale.
Who do you think is gonna get the most touchdowns?
Tomorrow? Okay, good question. You know what? I'm going to go James Cook with 2. James Cook with a pair of touchdowns tomorrow. I think the Bills run the ball hard. You had a couple of touchdowns. I'll say James Cook with 2. This feels like, even though I think Josh really owns them, throws the ball. How about just like last time? He throws one to James Cook, and James Cook runs one in, right? We do something like that. We had 3 last time we played, to be quite honest with you. All right, what's up? What's your name, buddy?
Declan.
Declan. Nice to meet you. What do you got?
Blue cheese or ranch?
Oh, I'm a blue cheese guy. How about you? Blue cheese, okay. All right, Declan, thank you. You got it.
We got you here.
So, do you think Amari will play tomorrow?
Well, it's a good question. You know what? So Sean McDermott is
Questionable.
he's on my radio show on Fridays.
Okay.
I was actually expecting to say that he might be cleared out because he did practice, but not a lot this week, and he has the wrist injury.
Yes.
It's a tough call, but I think he'll play. I don't want to paint myself in the corner. It's a loaded question. I really have no inside info on that. I'm going to say yes because they didn't color him out. So I'm hopeful. How about that? I'm hopeful.
I'd like him on there just to create distraction.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, it really opens up everything for everybody else.
So,
And you have a great neon sign that you're wearing.
Yeah.
I love that. That is really cool.
else?
Yeah, I mean, you find that, you see that, you drive around local bars and you see that. You're just like, you're bringing it out here to the public. I love it.
We're from Rochester. We've seen you at training camps. We picked this up in Rochester at Whitewood.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you saying hi. What's your name?
Aside from trouble, it's Dawn.
Dawn, all right. Trouble, Dawn. Dawn, who is trouble. Thank you very much, Dawn. I appreciate you. All right, you got a yeah, thank you. You too. Come on over. We're gonna do another giveaway in a little while
Hi,
too.
Sal. I'm a fan of yours.
I appreciate it. Thank
All
you.
right. What would you say to the Bills fans regarding the possibility of this being a trap game tomorrow?
Oh man, I don't believe in trap games for this team. This team is, you know, the biggest thing about Sean McDermott team since he's been here, they're always consistent. They play at the same level all the time. Yes, they have a couple dips, but you know what? They're always right there in the next game looking ahead. Billy Buffalo is here, everybody. Thank you. Billy, what's up, my man? How are you? You doing good? All right. Billy doesn't really talk. You know, he just kind of snorts, I think, sometimes here. Billy, you signed some autographs today? Yeah, there you go. Okay.
I was gonna say, if you have a Billy Buffalo autograph ticket, you can get your autograph now from him. So go ahead.
Oh, there you go. Billy Buffalo. Autograph
Anyone
ticket.
else got a question for Sal? Come on up.
Come on up and get your question.
Mason? Okay.
Vincent.
Oh, Vincent, go ahead. Oh, you gave me some too.
Vincent,
Right
go
now.
ahead,
Let's go.
Vincent.
Wings or pizza?
My pizza?
Wings or pizza?
Wings.
Oh, wings are, ooh.
He's like,
I am a big wing eater, but I mean, man, if there's like even old pizza laying around and you already ate some of it, I'm taking it. I'm just telling you. I like pizza. Even cold pizza doesn't matter. So I'll say pizza. I eat it at any time of day, cold or hot. What about you?
I'd probably do pizza too.
Pizza. Wait, let me ask you a question. Legs, drums, or flats?
I don't know.
If you eat a chicken wing, do you like the drum or the flat where you tear the thing off? You like the flat? Okay, you like the flat. All right, thank you very much for that. All right, we got another trivia question. All right, this is a Miami Dolphins trivia question. I'm sorry, but this is what we're gonna do. Here's the question though. Counting regular season and playoffs, how many interceptions has Tua thrown to the Bills? 10. Who said 10? Somebody over here. I heard 10. Oh, I thought it was you. You got 10. Okay, you got it. I thought it was 10. I'll give it to you. Go ahead, Coop. Come on, you got it. All right, Coop, come on up. You got it, Coop. All right, what do you got here? Hold on, we're gonna get another mini helmet here. Oh, Russo. There you go, Brett Russo. Like, Russo, you got it, Coop. Good job. 10 interceptions. Tua Tagovailoa has thrown to the Buffalo Bills so far. Can we get 11 and 12 tomorrow? Maybe that'll be the case. Up higher? How many tomorrow? Give me a number. Give me a number. Billy Buffalo. 10! 10 more tomorrow. Oh, 10 tomorrow, 10 overall. All right. Once again, thanks a lot for coming out here to Wings Meeting Place. Got a lot going on today to get your barbecue ticket. All right. Get your ticket to win 2 tickets to the Bills and all the games tomorrow. That's the green ticket over at the merchandise tent. Make sure you fill that out with your name and a phone number. 1 ticket per customer, please. Do not do any more than those. All right. And then if you win later today, we'll contact you. Right. We're going to wait until this thing is a little bit over today. If you win later today, we'll contact you for that. As always, I want to thank my sponsors here on any Sal's House show. We have, of course, Sport City Pizza Pub, 1407 Niagara Street in downtown Buffalo, right near the Police Bridge, Niagara Street, a great area. Go on down, pizza, wings, watch all the games all around. And of course, Buffalo Logo might have made this. I don't know. That's how good work they do. All right. I've seen you wear Buffalo stuff before, Billy Buffalo. All right. Listen, we got Billy Buffalo in the house. We have trading cards for the kids. Make sure you go around and check that out. We have the barbecue. We got the barbecue ticket. Where's the barbecue going on? Is it out there? Barbecue out there. Who's had the barbecue already? Is it good? Good, right? Great barbecue, no doubt about it. All right, let's touch on the Bills' defense for a minute. And we'll answer some more questions, okay? Because there you go, buddy. Thank you, Billy Buffalo. He's going to be walking around. All right, touch on the Bills' defense for a little while. I did a little math today, okay? Now I know that the Bills' defense actually has. I go to the numbers here. The Bills' defense is actually not very good at stopping the run numbers-wise, play per game, right? They have actually a pretty poor yards per play against this year. But, if you actually watch the games, like, man, they're not bad at stopping the run. There's been a couple of long runs against them. There's no doubt about it. So the Bills' defense this year, against stopping the run, I got it right here. Rushing yards per game, 4.81, 27th in the league. Not very good. I did a little math. I know they all count. I'll be the first to tell you they all count. But there was an 87-yard run, obviously, by Derrick Henry to start the game against the Baltimore Ravens. And I took a look, and I just subtracted that one run. That one run goes to under 4.4 yards for the season allowed per play, which is amazing to think about how much that one run counted. If you go to under 4.4, believe it or not, that puts the Bills in the top 12 of stopping the run. So that one 87-yard run by Derrick Henry actually moved the Bills from 27th back to 12th in the league they could have been without that one run. That's how incredible it is, right? So let's just think they dumped it off to Derrick Henry and he went 87 yards. We wouldn't even think about the run defense, even though the score would count, right? It's just so amazing how, you can really skew these numbers for sure. All right. We got a lot going on here today at Wings Meeting Place. South Poncho, thanks a lot for joining us. We got some college football going on today. So I do these watch parties every Thursday night as well. You can check those out. We got a watch party going on. Ohio State. Any Ohio State fans here? They got them on the TV over there. All right, you got Ohio State going on. I'm a Syracuse guy. We're already down 7-0 in Virginia Tech, so that's not good. They're playing over at the Dome. All right, the roster defensively. So Terrell Bernard cleared to play. He's going to play tomorrow. All right, he's going to play. Terrell Bernard is good. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Thank you. That got a big route. That got a big lot of applause right there. Terrell Bernard's going to play tomorrow. That's right. Sean McDermott said he's good to go. He cleared him. He didn't have an injury designation, so he's cleared to go. What a big boost that will be for a Bills defense tomorrow against the Dolphins team that will definitely want to run the ball. Yes, we all talked about Tua Tagovailoa throwing it to Tyreek Hill and to Jalen Waddle. Yeah, you got to. Oh, I know she wanted. Oh, she got tattoos. What do you got? We can throw it on the screen there. Can you show your tattoo to the camera? What do you got? Let me see your tattoos. Is it Bills tattoos? What do you got there?
We got the charging buffalo. Looks like through the snow. And then what do we got here? Hold on, give me that photo. We got Jim Kelly signing. Let's see if we can pull that out.
Oh my gosh. Love it.
Seeing all kinds. Oh, now we're getting in a public. This is a family event here at the
Wow.
TSE Buffalo.
That is
Big
amazing,
Show.
though. When did you get that done? How long ago?
Which one?
The one on your chest right there. You just showed it on your
3 years
collar.
ago.
3 years ago. Did it hurt?
At the end.
I can
I
imagine.
did it anyway.
All
I'm
right.
here to show Jim.
All right. Oh, you got to show Jim Kelly. Jim's going to be signing here in a little while. In fact, I just pulled it up. Today, here at TSE Buffalo, they're going to have a lot of, players from the board signing. I just had the list in front of me. If you're coming down, hey, by the way, we're at Wings Meeting Place on California. We're right near the stadium. If you're watching upstream, come on down because Joe Andreessen's going to be here signing. He said, okay, at 1 o'clock was Jim Kelly, James Lofton, and Thurman Thomas. And then at 2:30, Steve Tasker will be here, my buddy. James Cook will be here. Joe Andreessen will be here. That's happening at 2:30 p.m. as well. So make sure you stick around for everybody. Got another tattoo. Let me see your tattoo. Oh, 17. Look at that. That's putting Josh right on your body. I love it. Absolutely.
Sal, if someone said you had to get a tattoo to keep everything you got going on, what tattoo would you go with?
I've thought about this. I mean, I'd probably get a tattoo of my son's name or something, like Max, you know what I mean? That'd be probably what it was.
You wouldn't get Thurman Thomas's face? Come on, the guy's a legend.
Thurman's here. He'd probably tell me I should get his face. No, I didn't do that. What I did, though, when I was younger, we used to have those fade haircuts because when I had hair, with the fade haircuts, we would shave our numbers in high school football. I had number 80. I shaved my number into my head. Like, Brian Bosworth had the old thing like that. That's the way it looked for me as well. But I had short hair, though.
And let's face it, even if the right number wasn't right, you were still cool walking down that hallway. Sal was the definition of cool. Let's go.
No doubt. All right. Let me do this now. We're going to have to give away something else here very, very shortly.
Anyone got any questions?
You know what? I got one. I got a good way to give away something here. Who has a jersey of the oldest player that somebody in here? Somebody played the longest time ago in jersey. Like, who has a jersey right now you're wearing? Okay, what do you got? You got a Jim Kelly? Is that a Jim Kelly t-shirt around? Is that Jim Kelly? Okay, you got a Jim Kelly. He's wearing one. Anybody got one before that, though? Yep, I know. I looked at it right there. Yep. Anybody got one before Kelly? You gotta be wearing it right now. You gotta have it on. Yeah, I know. You can tell me at home you got a Cookie Gilchrist. I know, right?
I got the newest.
I need someone. We got anybody before Jim? Anybody played before Jim? Steve was 85. Jim came at 8. Well, Steve came 87. Jim came a little before that. We got a lot of Jim Kellys because he's signing today, right? You got a Jim Kelly too, right? I know. We got a lot of Jim Kelly. I should have eliminated Jim because everybody's got Jim Kelly, but Steve Tasker's coming too. Anybody got something from the 70s? Anybody out there got a jersey from the 70s? No? Okay. Who had you had the Jim Kelly jersey here? You got your son here with you. I know you guys have been here. You've been answering the questions. Come on up. I got something for you guys, all right? This is just for you with the Jim Kelly. Look at this. This is the K-Gun offense signed by the K-Gun offense, and all the guys signed it. How about that for you guys? You got it. You got it, all right? Thank you. You got it. Thanks for coming to the TSE's Big Show. That's pretty cool. All right, we got a couple more things to give away. Don't forget, want to do the raffle. Make sure you put it in for a little bit later as well. We're going to be giving away 2 tickets to the Bills at Dolphins game tomorrow. All right, sticking on the defensive side. I think a lot of people are a little bit concerned about maybe the safety position still, right? That's been coming up. Been hearing a lot about that. People call my radio show all the time and say, why is Damar Hamlin starting? Why isn't Cole Bishop playing? Look, I'll just tell you from Buffalo Bills' perspective, they trust what Damar's doing back there. And listen, knock on wood, He's played well. He hasn't gotten beat deep. Now he's not a guy that's going to make plays like Micah Hyde or Jordan Poyer on the ball. He's not that kind of safety. He's not that kind of guy that's flying around and making these athletic plays. But he's steady. He keeps things in front of him. He makes tackles, and that's what this defense is predicated on. Right? Cole Bishop goes in as a rookie. I love Cole Bishop. I think he's going to be very, very good. He's going to have a great NFL career. Cole Bishop went in against the Houston Texans. What happened right away? Miscommunication, gets beat over the top. That's what happens when you have a rookie safety, a little bit inexperienced. People say all the time that Sean McDermott doesn't play rookies. It's not true. It's just been not a lot of opportunity to play rookies over the last few years because they've had such a good roster. So that's part of the reason. And then you see when guys go in who are young, who are inexperienced, those guys, they can make mistakes. So that's part of the reason as well. What do you got for me, Maniac?
No, I think you made a good point, obviously, about the experience that McDermott values on that defense. And I know sometimes it's a little bit frustrating because you might see Hamlin the last one in on like a 10 or a 15-yard gain. But I think they'd take him as that cap on the defense. They know that for the most part, I know everyone points to the Houston game, but for the most part, this defense isn't going to get beat deep. And I think that's what McDermott values more than anything.
No doubt about it. And they still haven't really this year, except for that one big play. One play over the top, right? I guess a Hail Mary as well. They did get beat on a Hail Mary, but it's a little different. Yeah.
Take away the Henry and that play.
That's right. I mean, they all count, but you're right. I mean, other than a couple of exceptions, the Bills have done a very nice job of keeping things in front of them. I do wonder, there was a report that said that Mike Edwards, a safety, wanted to move on to another team where he'd play. It was a very interesting situation with him. The Bills signed him, and even McDermott says they signed him to want to be able to, him to be the starter. That hasn't come to fruition yet. So it's interesting where that safety position is. I still wonder, if Micah Hyde comes into play at all. I wonder if the Bills pick up the phone. Micah Hyde wants to play. He wants to come back. Look, we're in November now. I've said from the beginning. I don't know, Pat, what do you think? What do you think about Micah Hyde? Think he's still in play here? The Bills, Pat Moran says he thinks so as well. I think, listen, I don't know. I do Micah Hyde's charity softball tournament on the MC. I've got to know Micah this way very well. And I will just tell you straight up, be honest with you, what he said. Hey, you never know. You never know. We'll see how it goes as the season goes on, and he's keeping himself in shape. He wasn't committed to wanting to come back to play football. He wasn't committed to staying retired.
I think there were some Bills fans who expected him, and even pundits who expected him to maybe be in the mix already. It's very interesting. He's avoided half a season already.
Yep.
And let's face it, there is no doubt about one thing. The Bills value the numbers they already have in their Rolodex. Cough John Brown, cough Cole Beasley, versus picking somebody off and bringing them into a new system altogether, Sal.
That's why I wonder if they do make a deal at the deadline, if they make a trade by Tuesday. By the way, Tuesday's election day. Make sure you go vote, but it's also the trade deadline. Make sure Brandon Beat makes the trade. Maybe we can do that. If he does make a trade, I would generally think it'd be a guy that they think would seamlessly fit into their system. Maybe it's someone who has experience in their system, somebody who's done it before, maybe for the Buffalo Bills. We don't know. But taking a look at the trade deadline, that would be an area where I think they can take a look. Do they want to make a little bit more headway at safety? They do have a couple of guys on the practice squad at safety. Remember that. In fact, Lewis Steen is a former first-round pick who they signed the practice squad not too long ago from the the Minnesota Vikings, and Kareem Jackson has been in the league a long time. These are guys that maybe you could turn to in that situation. Cam Lewis is actually a safety, plays a lot of nickel, no doubt about that. Maybe that scenario. So we'll see where they go with the trade deadline. I do think the safety positions as something that you'd probably be, taking a look at there. I think they're pretty strong in the defensive line. People say, maybe you need to go pass rusher. Look, the addition of Von Miller to go along with Greg Rousseau, to go along with A.J. Epinesa, Devon Smoot, no doubt. We have any questions? We got a question with you. All right.
Tristan, do you think the Bills should trade for Buda Baker?
Ooh, that's a good question. I like Buda Baker. I like him a lot. You know what? I think they should, just so that we can all go Buda at the stadium, like Greg Rousseau. I have to take a look at his contract. It's a good question. He's a good player, right? He's a really nice player. Do you like him? Do you think they should?
Yeah.
You're like, all right, Tristan says that they should trade for Buda Baker. I will tell you this, though. One area where I think the Bills are very, very, very confident. I think the Bills have three of the best corners in the league on the field all at the same time right now. Especially the pairing of Christian Benford with Rasul Douglas and their different skill sets and how they complement each other. Right, it's terrific. And then in the middle of them, Taron Johnson, nickel cornerback, no doubt. Like he's fantastic at what he does. So I think the Bills for what they have at corner right now. They're very set. Christian Benford, by the way, is questionable to play in the game tomorrow. He has a wrist injury. He was limited in practice for a couple of days this week, so we'll see what happens there. And then, of course, you have a question? Yeah, come on up. Step to the mic, buddy. Step right up to the mic.
I'm Jackson. And
Hi, Jackson.
What's your favorite food to eat at a football game?
Okay, so at a football game, my favorite food to eat. Well, you got to remember, so I'm a little different. I'm on the sidelines. I don't have much time to eat. I go halftime, I got to go grab something, whatever's in the media area where we can grab. But you know what I like? When they have something easy like chicken nuggets where you just grab something, dip it in, and go, and I'm on my way. If they have a hot dog, I grab a hot dog. I can do that. I know it's not a baseball game, but you go to these stadiums now, Jackson, and they have all these different kinds of food. Think about, take a look at the kind of food the new stadium's going to have, too. It's going to be amazing, some of the new stuff they have in the menu. Every year, there's new menus. What do you like at a football game?
I like the soft pretzels with cheese.
Oh, I love those. I like those at Sabres games. You ever go to Sabres games?
Yeah, I went to one yesterday.
Unfortunately, a loss, right?
Yeah.
Sabres take on the Detroit Red Wings tonight, so no doubt about it. All right, so just checking out here my timeline here. We'll probably do a little bit of trivia. All right, let's do a little bit of trivia. Bills and Dolphins. Let me find another trivia question I can ask people. Or I can do this one. How about this? Let me ask this. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Listen, it's a reminder. Thank you, Zach, for telling me. Reminder from our friends at TSE Buffalo. Photo ops are about to begin. If you have a VIP ticket, you can get it in line for photo ops right away. If you want a photo op ticket, wait until your number is called. VIP right away, photo op, wait for your number. So if you have a VIP ticket, you can get in line right away. Photo op, you gotta wait for your number. I need to know who here watching the show has traveled the furthest to get to here. Where have you come from? Atlanta. What? Florida. What? I couldn't hear these guys. So we got a Florida here, though. Nobody can beat that. Texas, Florida, no. We got Florida. Somewhere. Anybody from out west? Where'd you come from? Iowa? Iowa, Florida. Somebody do the math on that. Which one's further? Iowa, Florida. What? I can't hear you. Oh, Denver's the winner. You give me. I'm gonna have Maniac decide here.
Denver? Anybody got Denver beat?
Puerto Rico. Oh, Puerto Rico. Come on up, man. Come on. What's your name? Stand up in the mic real quick. Go stand up in the mic.
Hey, right here.
Puerto Rico right here.
Say your name and talk sound.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
Puerto Rico.
Are you a Bills fan?
Yes.
How did you become a Bills fan?
Well, at first I was watching the games with my best friend.
Yes.
We went to a few games in Miami. I didn't like it at all. So, follow the Bills all the way through here.
Awesome, man. Congratulations. I'm going to give you your choice. Okay, you can either have an Andre Reed, Hall of Fame Andre Reed signed football or a Dorian Williams signed jersey. Which one you going to have? Andre Reed. Ready to catch it? Put your hands up. There we go. Yeah, all right. You got it. All right. Thank God I made a good throw there, guys.
By the way, he said he's loving this Buffalo weather. That's
Oh my
the best
God.
part of being here for sure.
No doubt about it. Yeah, the Buffalo weather is great. All right. We only have about 15 minutes left to my show here, but that's because we're going to hand things off to what's happening with the signing. So remember, if you have a VIP ticket, you can get in line right away. If you have a
VIP right away.
VIP right away. Otherwise, you have to wait for your numbers. So one area we haven't touched on yet, that I want to talk to everybody about, special teams. Tyler Bass has had some struggles this year, right? All right. But I don't know if you guys noticed yesterday, the Bills actually, or 2 days ago it might have been, the Bills released the kicker they had signed to compete on the practice squad with Tyler Bass, Lucas Haverstead. And like I asked Sean McDermott on my radio show, what goes into that, the confidence, and they're very, very confident in Tyler. I'll tell you though, if they needed to, because numbers are a part of it, if Tyler were to go out there tomorrow and struggle, they can obviously just re-sign a kicker to the practice squad. But what I've seen the last few weeks, ever since they kind of talked about it, they've had Tyler Bass's struggles and issues. Do a picture. There you go. Thank you. I think I've seen Tyler really strike the ball really a lot better lately. Just confidence when you're out there. Go watch him. If you ever get a chance, who's going to the game tomorrow? Anybody going to the game tomorrow? All right. When you go to an NFL game, all right? I always tell people, try to get there early. I know you do tailgate. We love our tailgate. You don't have to do it all the time, but get to the stadium early. Go down and watch pregame warm-ups. You'll learn a lot about the game, on the routine, on what these guys do. It's really cool. You'll see the holders and the punters and the kickers go through their routine. And you'll see a lot of the guys, they all have their own way of doing it with their headphones on, and the different stretching routines they do, the different kinds of routes they run. You'll learn a lot about the game and what goes into preparing for a game by watching. And again, Billy Buff, how do you jog before a game to prepare? What do you do? How do you get loose for a game? You stretch, you jog, what do you do? Ah, yes, see more stretching right there. I know. He prays. Billy prays. You can always see Billy under the goalpost, by the way, when there's a field goal being made as well, right? You take a look at Billy Buffalo's right there. Billy Buffalo here in town. Give Billy Buffalo a big round of applause, all right? We got Billy Buffalo here. Billy, we just had somebody from Puerto Rico come up here, big Bills fan. How cool is I know. We have someone from Denver in the audience. We got Florida over here. And we got a Dolphins fan right there. I know, right? We got a Dolphins fan. I got a couple more over there as well. How's Buffalo treating you, my man, Dolphins fan? How's Buffalo treating you? All right, good. We appreciate that. Hey, you'll be treated well tomorrow, too, because everybody will feel sorry for you. That's all. Don't worry. Just so you know, all right? That's what's going to happen tomorrow. No doubt about it. What's it? No, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, hey, it's not bad weather out here. But tomorrow, Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins at 1 p.m. Should be a fantastic game. It's going to be a great game inside the stadium. Bills and Dolphins, Montana State. What's the significance of Montana State? Do you have like, is there a reason why you're wearing that jersey? Yes. You want to go to the mic? Mike. How did you talk? Give me your name here.
I'm wearing the Montana State jersey because I went to Montana over the summer.
I love that. Very cool. All right. What's your name?
Griffin Kellogg.
Griffin. And you're a big Bills fan?
Yeah, I am.
Who's your favorite Buffalo Bills player? He doesn't play. You can say Billy Buffalo's your favorite Buffalo. Who's your favorite Bills player? You want to pick one? You can't pick one. You love them all so much.
Allen, Dawson, and Amari.
All right, I love it. Alan, that kid thought about it, right? He's like, I'm going to think about what I'm going to say here. No doubt about it. Josh Allen, Dawson Knox, and Amari Cooper, right? I love it. All right, very cool. Thank you very much. Thank you for stepping up right there. You got it. Anybody else? We got any questions? By the way, we only have a little bit of time left to answer some questions. Q&A. Question anything you want. NFL related, Buffalo Bills related, radio related. You got a question? Go on up there and you can ask a question. All right?
Real quick.
We'll go her first and go. Go ahead.
My name is Malvin. I have a question.
Okay.
Have you ever jumped through a white table?
I have never. You're not throwing me through a table here, Billy Buffalo, today. Maybe we'll do that sometime. I have never jumped through a table. Have you ever jumped through a table?
No, but I want to.
Whoa! All right. Be careful. We got probably liability issues here at Wings Meeting Place. What is your first name again? Give me your first name again.
Navi.
Navi? Okay, later today, make sure somebody finds Navi and make sure you set it up where we can get a table jumping for Navi, okay? Thank you. Somehow, some way, where nobody gets hurt and injured. Thank you very much. All right, Montana State again. What's up?
Do you think the Bills should trade for Tyreek Hill?
I do not think the Bills should trade for Tyreek Hill. I wouldn't be opposed. I don't think he'd be like. I don't think he. And listen, honestly, like he makes some big plays, but he's getting a little older. It's been a little bit not as great for him lately. I know he doesn't have Tua throwing the ball. He's got a lot of money left in his contract still. Probably not the right fit for the Buffalo Bills right now. But there are still some receivers out there. You never know. Maybe they can bring another receiver in. Thank you for the question. Go ahead. Well, we got one right here. Go ahead.
How many sandwich first do you think Billy Buffalo is going to get at the game tomorrow?
What did he say?
How many signatures is Billy Buffalo gonna
Oh.
get out tomorrow?
Billy does a lot of signing. Is your hand hurting at the end of games because your arm hurting, right? I'm going to say, let's go 250. Is that a good number? Higher? Maybe about 400 or 500. 300. 300 signatures really well for us, right? He's going to have black pens and silver pens and gold pens to sign on whatever you have. Go ahead, step up.
What wide receiver will have the most touchdowns by the end of the season on the Bills?
Ooh.
That's a good question.
Who's it right now? Let me get to the Bills.
Or Shakir?
Crazy.
I think-
Like Shakir and Coleman.
All right, right now, leading the Buffalo Bills in touchdown catches is Keon Coleman with 3. Okay. And then after that, you have Shakir has 2. Dalton King's a tight end, but he has 2. Mac Hollins has 2 actually, and who else? Ty Johnson has 2. He's a running back. You know what? I think we're gonna go with Keon. Keon's leading right now with 3, right? And I think that he'll come up with he'll have the most at the end of the year. All right, that very good question. Very good question. All right, what do we think about? Obviously, the Bills had to put Dwayne Carter on injured reserve. You know, he's a rookie. He's really coming into his own. Looks really good. This rookie class has really, I think, stepped up and played really well. Starting Keon Coleman. Dwayne Carter's played really well. He's been out there. Of course, Cole Bishop, as we said, made a mistake when he's against Houston, but he's been really valuable on special teams. This is a rookie class that's really kind of stepping up and making sure that the Bills, through this transition where they have cheaper players, to let go of and understand that, Micah Hyde, Jordan Poyer, Mitch Morris, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis are around. These guys have to step up, and they have. All right. If you have a James Lofton photo op ticket, you can head to the photo booth. Where's the photo booth? Over there. If you have a James Lofton photo op ticket, you can head to the photo booth. Who remembers watching James Lofton a long time ago? Yeah, great player, right?
Noise for 80.
80. Great player. Okay. All right. What's that? Don Beebe. Is he? Beebe's not here. Beebe was great. Why are we talking about Don Beebe? You just want to bring up his name?
I did.
That's okay. What's your name?
Jeff from Erie, Pennsylvania.
Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Watch your show all the time. Love it.
I appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Who do you think are one of the most sacks this year on the Bills?
Oh, somebody asked me that earlier. What did we say? Russo. What do you think?
I think it's going to be Russo or Von Miller. Because Miller was hot before he got so
Yeah.
incident.
Yeah, he was suspended. That was from last year in the arrest. Yep, he was hot. He very well could be the next guy. No doubt about it.
I'm thinking one of those two, but
I appreciate it. Where'd you come from? Where do you live?
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Erie, Pennsylvania. All right, we got a lot of people from Erie here, right? We got a lot of people from Erie here. All right, I'm going to try and get another trivia question here to give away something before we head on out of here.
And before you do, I got you 2 up here. I'm going to hold you both to the fire, okay? We
Yes.
talk about people on the field being out of position. You're both on the field every time there's a game. Who's more often out of position, Billy Buffalo or Sal Capaccio?
Probably me. Billy knows exactly where to be. I actually think Billy has the calls in his ear for the play. He knows where it's going, so he positions himself to where to go. Right? Is that what you do? I don't even know. All right, why don't you talk to me? I have to pull this trivia question up, all right? Why don't you talk for a second?
Of course, we have an amazing event here at TSE. We're going at the Wings Up. We're just starting the James Lofton photo ops, but obviously that is just like the beginning of an amazing roller coaster that we are all about to do. Billy Buffalo's clapping it up. Let's make some noise. Of course, if Billy Buffalo's clapping, I'm going to keep yapping. With that said, we got Jim Kelly. We got Joe Andreessen today. We got James Cook. We got Thurman Thomas. I think Thurman Thomas actually canceled a tea time to be here. So if you are questioning his dedication, if you are questioning his heart, then shame on you, because Thurman Thomas cannot be more excited to make magical moments. We got the bar open. We got Jim and Co. over with the memorabilia. I know you're here for the sign stuff, but why not get some good deals before all this stuff triples when the Bills eventually go to the Super Bowl and capture immortal glory?
All right. All right, I got one more left, all right? This is a good question here. Remember, I'm gonna go with this question here, Billy. Don't give out the answer, all right? We're gonna go with the answer is this player right here. Hold on. Right there, okay? That's the answer right there. All right, so you look out for somebody who shouts that first, okay, when I do this, okay? See the answer? Right there? Okay. All right. In the history of the Bills playing the Miami Dolphins, go back to 1960. We're giving away a defensive jersey here. This is Dorian Williams. Okay, that's why I'm asking defensive. Bruce Smith clearly has the most sacks. He has 16 sacks all time with the Miami Dolphins. Who has the second most for the Bills ever?
I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it yet. Come on. Whoop. Still haven't heard it yet. Have you heard it yet?
Alright, pause. If you think you have the answer,
Oh, he's got.
come to the mic right now.
Hold on. What'd you say?
If you think you have the answer, come to the mic right now. I've not heard it from anybody.
Okay.
I've not heard it from anybody.
We're looking for the second most sacks ever.
Fred Smirlis.
Not Fred Smirlis. Hold on. If you need to,
Nope.
I'm gonna have to give you a hint soon.
Phil Hansen.
Whoop!
Bill Hansen, nope.
I thought I heard someone
Kelly,
shout. Yeah, right here. Aaron Schobel. Right there. Aaron Schobel. 10. You got it. You got it. There's your jersey. You got it. What's your name? Tina. Well, can you step up to the mic, please? All right.
All right, we're getting the husband up to represent our big win. Hold on, stand by.
Hey, how are you, man? Good. What's going on, buddy? All right, come on up. What's your name, husband?
James.
James. Listen, you have the best barber. I just want you to know that. All right?
He's actually a stylist, but I do this myself.
I love it. I love it. Me too. Congratulations, Aaron Schobel. Where'd you pull that out of, Aaron Schobel? What were you thinking of?
He's one of the longtime Bills. Lots
No
of
doubt.
for us.
Aaron Schobel played 2001 to 2009. By the way, I'll give you the list of all-time sacks against the Miami Dolphins, Buffalo Bills. Bruce, and Aaron Schobel, and Mario Williams, and then a bunch of guys tied at 7. Ryan Denny, Phil Hansen, Jerry Hughes, and Ben Williams, who played in the 1970s and 80s. So there you go. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. You guys having a good time today? All right, we're wrapping up our time here on the TSE Big Show, Sal's house. Listen, here's what I need you to do. Before any of you, I am a little more than 100 subscribers away from 10,000 on my YouTube channel where we're streaming live right now. I'd love for you to be able to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, it's at Sal Sports. Do it at some point. Follow me on Twitter, at Sal Sports, Instagram, all of that. And before you leave today, take a picture. You can do it right now if you want, and do a hashtag Sal's House and tag me, and I'll give you some love on Twitter and on social media as well. So hashtag Sal's House. Don't include the apostrophe; it won't show up that way. And then tag me at Sal Sports. All right. And what we got going on here today. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's at Sal Sports. I'm just a little over 100 away from 10,000 subscribers. All right. So I need to get there. I want to get there this weekend. 100%, 10,000 subscribers. So thank you. Thank you very much for doing that. All right. I want to thank TSE Buffalo and Peter, who's walking around here doing an amazing job. All right. Thank you. Give them a big round of applause for having me down here today. All right. I want to thank, of course, Sports City Pizza Pub, a main sponsor of mine for a long time, 1407 Niagara Street in Buffalo. Pizza, wings, all the games are on. Go to Sports City Pizza Pub. You'll find me there. Sometimes I do events over there. A lot of stuff happening. Buffalo logo, screen printing, embroidery. Eric and his team did a great job at buffalogo.com. I want to thank this guy, Pat Moran. This is from the Talking Buffalo podcast, Pat Moran. Right? Pat did a great job producing the show today for me. And how can you guys not love Maniac from Trainwreck Sports? All right, give him a big round of applause. Billy Buffalo, thanks, my man. Thank you. All right, let's have a great time. I'm gonna be hanging around. All right, God's honest truth. I know I'm gonna give this guy a little bit of garbage here to wear the Dolphins jersey. I have 3 friends in town, some of my best friends in the world. They came to town. They love going to Buffalo the game. And once they're all here. One's a Dolphins fan, one's a Patriots fan, and one's a Bears fan. But we all love it. The city of good neighbors. I know. Right? We're going to show them all a good time no matter what. All right. Thank you all very much. Thank you for watching on the stream. TSE Buffalo's Big Show. Come on down to California Street, Avenue, whatever, California Road, right behind the stadium. You know where it is. It's at Wings Meeting Place. Thanks a lot, everybody, for tuning in.